I am Kulisano Deka from Jigyasa Educational. Today I am going to discuss a few questions from the poem AMAMDA. Let's start our question and answers. First question is, who composes the poem AMAMDA? Answer will be Robin Klein composes the poem AMAMDA. Question number 2. Who is the speaker of the poem AMAMDA? Answer. The speaker of the poem is one of AMAMDA's parents. The speaker may possibly be her mother. What does the speaker ask AMAMDA not to bite? The speaker asks AMAMDA not to bite her nails. Please keep on watching on the screen for the meaning of the important words. So we are giving the meaning of different words on the screen. So keep on watching on the screen. What does the speaker ask AMAMDA not to hunch? The speaker asks, or you may write advises, AMAMDA not to hunch her soldier. How, according to the speaker, should AMAMDA sit up? According to the speaker, AMAMDA should sit up straight without slouching and hunching her soldiers. How does AMAMDA react when the speaker asks her not to bite her nails, not to hunch her soldier, and sit up straight without slouching? When the speaker asks or advises AMAMDA, so AMAMDA wishes to be a mermaid. Becoming a mermaid, she wishes to drift blissfully in a calm and emerald sea. In what types of sea, question number 7, does AMAMDA want to drift blissfully, becoming a mermaid? Answer will be, AMAMDA wants to drift blissfully in a languid or calm and emerald sea, becoming a mermaid. Next question. What does the speaker remind AMAMDA to finish? The speaker reminds AMAMDA to finish her homework. What does the speaker remind AMAMDA to tidy? The speaker reminds AMAMDA to tidy her room. What does the speaker remind AMAMDA to clean? The speaker reminds AMAMDA to clean her shoes. Mention 3 things that the speaker reminds AMAMDA to do. The speaker reminds AMAMDA to finish her homework, to tidy her room, and to clean her shoes. The answer is repeated. The speaker reminds AMAMDA to finish her homework, to tidy her room, and to clean her shoes. How does AMAMDA react when the speaker reminds her to finish her homework, tidy her room, and clean her shoes? When the speaker reminds AMAMDA to do these things, she wishes to become an orphan who is roaming the streets. She wants to make patterns or designs on soft dust with her hushed and bare feet. What does AMAMDA want to do becoming an orphan? Becoming an orphan, AMAMDA wants to roam the streets. She also wants to make patterns, designs, that means on soft dust with her husk and bare feet. What, according to Amanda, is golden? According to Amanda, silence is golden. What, according to Amanda, is sweet? According to Amanda, freedom is sweet. What does the speaker advise Amanda not to eat? The speaker advises Amanda not to eat chocolate. Why does the speaker advise Amanda not to eat chocolates? The speaker believes that eating of chocolates is not good for Amanda's acne. So the speaker advises Amanda not to eat chocolates. How does Amanda react when the speaker advises her not to eat chocolates or look at him or her while he or she is speaking to her? When the speaker advises Amanda not to do so, she wishes to become Rapunzel, a character of ancient tale. She tells to lead a calm and carefree life like Rapunzel, who enjoyed a lonely life in a solitary tower. What does the speaker ask Amanda to do while he or she is speaking to her? The speaker advises Amanda to look at him or her while he or she is speaking to her. Who was Rapunzel? Rapunzel was a character of an ancient tale. She was confined in a tower by a witch. Why does Amanda want to be Rapunzel? Amanda was annoyed at her parents' repeated advice not to do this or that. She thinks that they were interfering in her personal life and freedom. So she wants to be Rapunzel of an ancient German story. Rapunzel was confined in a tower by a witch. Amanda believes that Rapunzel enjoyed the lonely life in the solitary tower, which was free from cares and anxieties. So she wants to become Rapunzel to enjoy a life of total freedom. Who, according to the speaker, is always moody? According to the speaker, Amanda is always moody. What would Amanda never let down that Rapunzel did? Amanda would certainly never let down her bright hair, although Rapunzel did it. Why does the speaker ask Amanda to stop sulking? The speaker asks Amanda to stop sulking because he or she fears that someone may suspect that he or she has nagged the girl. Next question, is Amanda an orphan? Why does she say so? Answer will be no, Amanda is not an orphan. Amanda likes a life of total freedom. She does not like her parents interfering in her personal matters or affairs. So she wants to become an orphan with a hope of getting freedom and lead a life which is free from any kind of restrictions. What does Amanda yearn for? Amanda yearns for a life of total freedom. What is a mermaid? A mermaid is an imaginary creature of which the upper part is woman and the latter part is a tail of fish. What could Amanda do if she were a mermaid? If Amanda, answer will be, if Amanda, this question was set in HSLC 2015. If Amanda were a mermaid, she could drift blissfully in the calm and emerald sea. Is Amanda a student? How do you know it? This question was set in the SSLC examination 2017 as well as in 2020. Yes, Amanda is a student. Amanda is given homework to do. This proves that she is a student. Where does Amanda roam? What does she do with her bare feet? Amanda roams in the street. Answer will be, Amanda roams in the street. She wants to draw patterns or designs on the dust with her bare feet. This question was set in the HSLC examination 2018. Next question. How do you know that Amanda is a teenager? Or how old do you think Amanda is? How do you know this? Amanda is a minor teenager girl. As a teenager, she goes to school and does her homework. Moreover, the acne on her cheek proves that she is a teenager. Her action to each and every advice of her parents also reveals that she is a teenager. Now let's come to the textual questions. How old do you think Amanda is? How do you know this? I think Amanda is 9 to 12 years. Again, answer is repeated. I think Amanda's age is 9 to 12 years. The second part of the question is, how do you know this? The answer will be, I can know it from her typical behavior that fits the children of this age group. She is a daydreamer. She also tries to protest against the instructions given by her mother or father. She longs for freedom and wants to live a life which is free from any kind of restrictions. There are acne on her cheeks. All this support that she is a girl of this age group. Who do you think is speaking to Amanda? I think one of Amanda's parents is speaking to her. I think the speaker could probably be her mother. Why are the stanzas 2, 4 and 6 given in parentheses? Parenthesis is a remark which is added to a sentence to provide an answer or explanation. So the stanzas in the stanzas 2, 4 and 6, parenthesis is used to describe Amanda's reactions towards her mother or father's comment and instructions. Who is the speaker of stanzas 2, 4 and 6? Do you think this speaker is listening to the speaker in the stanzas 1, 3, 5 and 7? The speaker in stanzas 2, 4, 6 is a child named Amanda. The answer of the second part will be, I think the speaker Amanda in stanzas 2, question answer is repeated. I think Amanda, the speaker in stanzas 2, 4 and 6 is not listening to the instruction of the speaker in stanzas 1, 3, 5 and 7. Amanda is lost in her own thoughts and daydreaming. She imagines herself as a mermaid, an orphan, and a girl character of a German story, Rapunzel. But she is not listening to what her mother or father is saying to her. What could Amanda do if she were a mermaid? If Amanda were a mermaid, she would drift on a calm and emerald sea. She would be the only inhabitant of the languid and emerald sea and moved slowly. Is Amanda an orphan? Next question. Why does she say so? No, Amanda is not an orphan. Amanda says so with a desire for becoming free from any kind of restrictions. She was annoyed at the instruction of her father or mother to do or not to do this or that. Instead of living a life of restrictions, she wanted to roam freely on the street, making patterns on the dust with her bare feet like an orphan. Do you know the story of Rapunzel? Why does Amanda want to be Rapunzel? Answer: yes, I know the story of Rapunzel. The answer of the second part will be Amanda wants to be Rapunzel because she wants to live alone and become free from any kind of restrictions. She believed Rapunzel lived a life of total freedom while she was living in the tower built by the witch. Similarly, she wants to lead a life of total freedom, living away from her home. Next question. What does the girl Amanda yearn for? What does the poem tell about the girl? Answer: the girl Amanda yearns for freedom and a calm life. Amanda feels annoyed when her mother or father constantly points out her mistakes. Her parents want Amanda to follow the code of conduct and good behavior, but they are not aware of the girl's mental condition, her likes and dislikes. She is a representative of every child who are oppressed by his or her parents in the name of making him or her a member of educated and decent society. She wants to lead a life of calmness and freedom. Read the last stanza. Do you think the girl is sulking or moody? Answer: though the speaker accused Amanda of being moody and sulking, I don't think she's moody. Indeed, she feels annoyed at the repeated instructions of her mother or father to do or not to do this or that. She feels that she is not free. She longs for freedom and leading a she longs for freedom, leading a peaceful life. And her parents always instruct her not to follow the code of conduct and good behavior and become a dutiful student. That is why she behaves in that way. The question is